Hello, it's John's Poetry Channel again, and today I am going to read you something by Jonathan Swift, who was a poet as well as a novelist. This is called A Description of a City Shower, and it was written in October 1710. And so if you think the streets of London are possibly sometimes a bit dirty and unkempt now, they are as nothing to what is described here. So, a description of a city shower. Careful observers may foretell the hour by sure prognostics when to dread a shower. While rain depends, the pensive cat gives o'er her frolics and pursues her tail no more. Returning home at night, you'll find the sink strike your offended sense with double stink. If you be wise, then, go not far to dine. You'll spend in coach hire more than save in wine. A coming shower your shooting corns presage. Old aches throb, your hollow tooth will rage. Sauntering in coffee houses, dull man seen. He damns the climate and complains of spleen. Meanwhile the south, rising with dabbled wings, a sable cloud athwart the welkin flings, that swilled more liquor than it could contain, and like a drunkard gives it up again. Brisk Susan whips her linen from the rope, while the first drizzling shower is borne aslope. Such is that sprinkling which some careless queen flirts on you from her mop, but not so clean. You fly, invoke the gods, then turning stop to rail. She, singing still, whirls on her mop. Nor yet the dust had shunned the unequal strife, but aided by the wind fought still for life, and wafted with its foe by violent gust, 'twas doubtful which was rain and which was dust. Ah, where must needy poet seek for aid, when dust and rain at once his coat invade? Soul coat, where dust, cemented by the rain, erects the nap and leaves a cloudy stain. Now, in contiguous drops, the flood comes down, threatening with deluge this devoted town. To shops in crowds the draggled females fly, pretend to cheapen goods, but nothing buy. The Templar spruce, while every spout's a brooch, stays till 'tis fair, yet seems to call a coach. The tucked up sempstress walks with hasty strides, while streams run down her oiled umbrella's sides. Here various kinds, by various fortunes led, commence acquaintance underneath a shed. Triumphant Tories and desponding Whigs forget their feuds, and join to save their wigs. Boxed in a chair the beau impatient sits, while spouts run clattering o'er the roof by fits, and ever and anon with frightful din the leather sounds, he trembles from within. So when Troy chairmen bore the wooden steed, pregnant with Greeks impatient to be freed, those bully Greeks, who as the moderns do, instead of paying chairmen, ran them through. Laocoon struck the outside with his spear, and each imprisoned hero quaked for fear. Now, from all parts the swelling kennels flow, and bear their trophies with them as they go. Filth of all hues and odour seem to tell what street they sailed from by their sight and smell. They, as each torrent drives with rapid force, from Smithfield to St. Pulchre's shape their course, and in huge confluence, joined at Snow Hill Ridge, fall from the conduit prone to Holborn Bridge, sweeping from butchers' stalls dung, guts, and blood, drowned puppies, stinking sprats, all drenched in mud, dead cats and turnip tops come tumbling down the flood.